Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, aliens, and people who like to eat shawarma. It's good to see you all back. I will be play-by-play. It's Grant. Joined with me is young Blitz Dota on the Observer. It's going to be Lacoste and the king himself, KBBQ, a.k.a. Jack. How's it feeling over there?
Pretty good. I want to make this. I want to make my decree more of a contest here. All right. So. I wanted to make it about Blitz being able to make fun of you or give you shit if you mess something up, but that's already going to happen anyway. We don't need a decree for that. So what we're going to do is for every pick and ban in this draft, we're going to get a Lacoste prediction and a Grant prediction. We're going to tally up the score, and we'll figure out a punishment afterwards. Because, you got the NA Dota expert Grant, and we have DMZ Lacoste over here, so it's going to be we're going to test our knowledge.
Well, what are we guessing? Just who's going to win?
NA series. No, every pick and ban in the draft.
Can we just stick to last three? I mean, it's pretty hard to predict. Wow, Nature's Prophet.
I mean, listen to the king, bro. He's the king. All right.
That's what you think, Lacoste.
All right, well, thank you very much, Jack. But if people didn't know, me and Blitz, we have a long storied history. He's one of those casters I used to know in Dota 1 who I actually just despised. I mean, you kind of knew that. Like, this guy, there was a lot of crews back in NA Dota, and I liked one of them, and he liked a different one. And because he was casting, he was always so biased about GDT, Global. I remember you.
Taku, dude.
Taku, yes. Even Jack remembers. So, me and him used to have beef.
GDT was like the American one for a while.
Yeah.
Remember that game they played against Na'Vi and they got whomped on?
Yeah, I remember.
It's good times.
Yeah, but it's good we're friends now, Blitz. Dota 1 was everyone hated everyone kind of thing. So I'm glad we're friends, Maybe even more than friends. But we do have a draft right now, so let's hop right into that. And already jumping out, Veno, Necro, AA.
Nature's Prophet.
Nature's Prophet, or maybe a Night Stalker. It's
Nature's Prophet.
You're calling
Blitz, since you're an honored guest, you can make a rule too if you'd like. I just want the king must delegate
okay. So
his powers.
what's going on here?
I
just make up rules.
I want to have a draft
No, he
off here.
does.
They're going to have to predict the picks.
Okay.
like something during the game. If say Lacoste on observing misses a kill, you can make him do push-ups if you want, or something like that.
Every time PPD buys a ward, I want you to say something nice about Europe.
That's not even a decree. Is this a joke? Oh,
now it is.
Okay, I got
now
it.
Now it is. Good king must delegate his power, and I take Blitz's edict and make it a decree.
Spirit Breaker, Nature's Prophet.
Well, what about Lacoste? You're not going to give him one?
Spirit Breaker, Nature's
bully
Prophet.
me.
Where's your prediction here, Grant?
We're
We got a
friends.
prediction running, Grant. You need to yell hero names.
Let me see. It's Team Dire. I don't see IO and somebody. And Nature's Prophet. I'm just kidding.
All right. Seems Lacoste is out 1-0.
What? Lacoste guessed it was Nature's Prophet for Infamous, and they picked Lich. Were you just not listening, Jack?
Well, Nature's Prophet's
he
still in the
guessed Nature's
pool.
Prophet. You haven't. I've heard a bunch of yapping from you, but no predictions.
Oh, I see. When Dakota's off the panel, it's just 3 against 1 now. I just bullies for days. I see you.
Yeah,
all right, this pick right here, Spirit
defend
Breaker.
the honor of GDT against your biased ass.
Spirit Breaker right here.
That's a classic combo. Glitch.
Boom!
All right, we got a 1-1 tie here between Lacoste and Grant.
I mean, I actually call it. I don't just say one hero over and over. I just bring that real
The
knowledge.
loser at the end of this game, you're gonna have to do a full bow, like a kowtow. Like you gotta. I'll show you the form, but both knees on the ground and just sprawl down and bow to the other guy as a recognition of his greatness. This is EU versus NA right here. Reputations are on the line. All right.
USA.
Wait, you're not. You just made me say to say nice stuff about Europe. How are you?
Yeah, but
USA
PPD,
champion?
he's not known for buying wards. It's not going to be a big deal.
Yep. All right. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait a minute. Okay. Go on.
I was going to say, did I specify sentries? No,
You just
we'll
said,
just
I think
do
you
ops.
said ops. You might have. You might not have. I actually don't know.
Yeah, we'll just do ops.
But now quickly we're going to see Puck actually banned out by Infamous Leo style. Some people are saying he's the best Puck in NASA right now through this tournament. He's been killing it, honestly. On the other side of things, the Dire, slowest start we've seen in the tournament. They looked like booty. They had Demon standing in for Zai and they were switching roles. But then when they got their full team, they're boot camping now.
Yeah.
They look pretty damn good.
I know they're together, and I think that was a big thing for them because Misery and Pycat obviously have that ping disadvantage.
Yeah.
Zai as well, and the fact that he wasn't there because of the wedding kind of made things a little bit awkward. But I think they're doing the reverse complexity where they're hitting their stride at the right time.
That's the first time the team the Dire did get 2-0'd by, though, is who stands before him in Infamous. But that was the first day, like we said. Doombringer getting banned down. Interesting. What does that signify, Blitz?
I think Doom is just like a solid hero right now. It's good against a lot of the meta heroes. It's a hero that I think...
We don't use that word here, meta.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, we do. Lacoste hates it.
Why?
Because there's no such thing as meta. People made that up.
Oh, yeah? It's a made-up thing?
It's made up thing, yeah.
Is this like a Loda meme or something?
Nah.
Because I know he also hates the word meta.
I think just
no,
Europeans
maybe
hate
it's,
words.
Then I love the word meta.
It's oversimplified sometimes.
It's just
Wow.
it's just like the colloquial term that we use, right, to determine that something is more popular than something else.
Yeah.
I got a
think
question
so.
for you, Blitz, before we get our predictions here
Would
in
you
the
call
EU
some
versus
girls
NA
in-
challenge.
Would you call
Tied
just
1-1?
a moment, King? Would you call high school girls meta girls?
What?
Why?
What is that?
What?
Some of them were like meta girls. Some of them were popular, probably.
Oh, that's true, I guess.
Oh, that's true.
No.
Makes a
This
fair
meta
point,
girl.
Now that I think about
I mean,
it.
yeah, but
No, man. No.
I mean, popular meta, whatever.
Oh, okay, we got to make these count now. Dazzle.
Nyx Assassin. No, it's not
Okay,
gonna be Nyx Assassin.
predictions
They
have
have
been
Earth
made.
Spirit. I just no.
No, he can't just pick two heroes now.
No, you
That's
gotta
pretty
choose
easy.
one. You gotta
That's
choose
pretty
one.
big. All right, so Nyx versus Dazzle.
He
So,
wants-
so Blitz, you are very
change
familiar
it
with the
for
Dire.
us.
Which of the players in the Dire did you most enjoy paneling with at TI?
5 seconds remaining.
Oh, I guess. I mean, the only two people that I got to. Oh wait, no, I paneled with 3 of them, or no, 2 of them, just CCNC and Pycat.
No.
I was never
did you,
on.
were you with Peter on the main
No,
event?
he was with
Okay.
Artur and
then
E
Sume.
stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So who'd you enjoy more then?
They were both enjoyable to work with.
This guy with the political
Oh, come
angles
on.
right up.
That's not what we're
against each
about
other.
it
over
was
here.
so close to being a dazzle. That actually looked
Yeah,
like dazzle.
like I said,
when it
close
popped
only
out.
counts for horseshoes and hand grenades, so it's still
And
tied
Christmas
1-1.
presents.
All right, what's the next hero?
Templar Assassin.
TA.
There's
All right.
no way they picked TA this early. Wait, you got to pick so much earlier. Lycan.
10
It's gonna be
seconds
Viper,
remaining.
actually.
Going Lycan. Bro.
Okay, TA and Lycan.
5
You changing your pick to
seconds
Viper?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just gave him the dirtiest one.
No, I'm fine with that. I just don't want to see a Viper.
Yeah.
But we have seen a lot of Lich Vipers. I don't know if you know, but combo's really boring to watch and really good.
All right, Blitz,
You know
back
what
to the
I'm
real hard-hitting questions. Who is the shittiest person to panel with?
That was a good one, Jack. I like that.
This is the King's Cup, man. It's all about you. You saw Grant go in on my team just now. You can't be spared the.
I was closer as my lane.
You know, they had to take. I don't think they could have taken either, because against Nature's Prophet, you need a wave clearing one, and I think if you take Viper here, it makes it hard. I think the TA was more likely than the Vipes.
Do you think you
I'll
get third pick a TA though?
still stick with the Viper for Infamous
10
for the
seconds remaining.
next pick.
All right. Well, what are we paying for the Dire here? We have 2 supports off.
5 seconds remaining.
Man, this better not end in a 1-1 tie. It'd be like one of those horrible soccer matches or something.
Quap.
I believe in you guys.
Quap.
Jug.
Infamous's turn to pick.
I'm getting the lanes right, Lacey. You know, I'm a
Yeah.
laner kind of guy. You know, I understand.
All right, we got a
the meta of the
couple
lanes.
chances
Viper.
here more for EU and NA to differentiate themselves.
All right, so Viper.
I know that CCNC likes the DP versus Spearbreaker
Yeah.
as well, because she's one of the few heroes that doesn't care
5
about the 2v1
seconds
matchup.
remaining.
So
I'm gonna say Quap again. I already said a damn answer, Jack.
Yeah, but Lacoste is on the clock.
No, he already picked Viper.
He's in that phase where
Yeah.
he's writing right now. Oh, okay, he is. Fine, I'm
Oh, there's
just
a soundboard for the king, so if you hear random sounds, that's why.
okay.
except when you hear farts, because that's probably Grant. He loves that Del Taco.
Good one, Jack.
Del-
You're just still
Del
on your
Taco,
comedic tour
Del
over
Beef
here. My man's going to
Burritos.
St. Louis to California right now on his comedic tour. I already know what my last pick for Infamous is going to be. I don't even need to see this pick. I already know what the last one's going to be. Can't tell you, though. Sorry. So, Team Dire, now you do know them probably a little bit in Infamous, Will. Like, what would you say their strengths are? Like, just in general? Is it laning, team fighting, just experience?
I think their team fighting's really good. I feel like they're top to bottom. They're not really weak anywhere. Like,
Yeah.
this is a very short up team. When it comes to in the beginning, when you have a team that's like individually skilled, but they're a little bit inflexible in a lot of regards, then it looks awkward, which is why, you know, they took some bumps and bruises along the way, but it got better, and that is a classic combo.
Dark Seer, Spirit Breaker,
yeah.
yep. The only problem is if you get Lich and Spirit Breaker, doesn't it feel I mean, Spirit Breaker can roam around, but you expect him to roam around, and Lich is just going to stay in one lane. Doesn't that kind of do something to your laning phase at all? No?
No, I think it's okay. It's, I mean, because you're hoping to win that Spirit Breaker Darkseer lane.
Yeah.
I just don't like Darkseer as a hero anymore. We were
A lot of
talking about it
people
in FPL, and I think it was like Universe was just saying like that hero feels really weak now.
How's your FPL been going anyways? I
like
don't really
50%.
cast when you play. You only play at like 4 a.m. and stuff. Weirdly.
Well, the only reason I play is like if I get spammed by somebody, they're like, we need a 9.
+1.
Yeah, it's like
Why?
alright.
You just don't enjoy playing? You like pubs more?
No,
or what?
Blitz explained it the other day. He says he really likes watching
can
the
we let Blitz
inefficient
talk?
farming in pub games. It just really gets him off. So
Yeah.
that's what he's got to pay attention to, Grant.
Really?
It's just
Come on,
it's
Grant, pay
stressful.
attention.
Stressful
FPL's
to play
stressful.
FPL? Really?
Yeah.
Maybe. You just scared they're gonna unvouch you? Do you think
No,
you could be unvouched?
I played
Then
like
why are you
30
nervous?
games. No, it's not that I'm nervous. It's just stressful.
I mean, to be fair, I am part of the Shadow Council Blitz, and you are on the you're on
I'm
the
on
top tier list of getting unvouched. So you need to really check yourself before you wreck
Shadow
yourself, bro.
Council.
Yeah, there's the council and then the Shadow Council. I'm like the gold
Who is it?
Dan.
Like you and Ryu Baraz or something?
Well, Boris definitely isn't because he got unvouched by the Shadow Council. So okay, let's be cool. Come on, Blitz, you're being a jerk.
All right,
right now.
I am.
Just kidding.
I think we're being too nice to Blitz, actually. He needs to experience the
Bro, I just
King Cup.
said he was getting unvouched because he's garbage.
Nah,
I
you
don't
need
know
to
how
go
nice that
harder on
is.
him.
All right, so we're up
Yeah.
last, right?
I need to experience
We
some.
need to see the last ban.
I need to experience some predictions here from you guys. And by the way, if you end up tied, then you're gonna kowtow to each
Oh,
other.
man, blood
So
stinker.
one of you better
10
take the edge over
seconds
here.
remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I think I got this for Dire.
Yeah.
Infamous's turn
Oh,
to
well.
Wild still go with Viper.
Them?
Yeah. What should I pick? Well, you're not supposed to tell. You're helping me.
Yeah, you better help that member
Hurry,
of the
hurry.
Shadow Council before he gets you unvouched.
Lena's okay.
I don't think they play Lena.
I don't think anyone played Lena in King's Cup for
CCNC
me.
has once.
Really?
All right, I'm just gonna go with my boy. If he's wrong here, he will be joining me
No,
in the
no,
bow.
no.
No, okay. Well, you gotta hurry, or
okay,
else I just lose. Hurry. They have 9 seconds. Give me a hero. Pugna.
Let's do it.
Oh,
Pugna.
that's a good pick, actually.
And then on the Dire, I'm going with Clanks.
team pick.
Oh,
Tank.
Tinker.
Oh.
All right, last chance, or you're both
I'm
kowtowing to
going
each other.
Clanks. I'm going Clanks. Well,
All right.
intriguing. Intriguing.
Lesson, as always, EU and NA both bad. China wins.
Jack, you have not called one hero pick in any game we've watched
I'm
in the
the
last
king.
3 weeks.
That is, I'm the king, though.
You are the king. All right, well, we see the lineups coming, and that is, it's not a... Oh, Kataro's actually on his... Wait. Do they actually have a stand-in? No, but Kataro's Ayano. Teisaku is Excel's Smurf, then? I know it's Kataro. Yeah, Kataro's going to be on Ayano, we're going to assume, but Excel drafts for Infamous. That's why I'm a little bit confused, but... I mean, it's a Lich. Even Blitz can play Lich at a high level. Or anyone can. I'm not... That was me. Even Jack can.
Cap got 7K playing Lich.
He did? Purge?
Yeah, Cap.
Oh, Cap.
Cap got 7K playing
Oh, yeah.
Lich.
Congrats to a fellow caster, Cap, for getting 7K. In China, that's about 11K because, you know, we just bring that power. And here we go. Infamous versus the Dire, game number 1. Winner of this, best of 3, goes to the grand finals, and you are one best of 5 away from going to the summit. Now, Blitz, you've been to some summits, right?
Yeah.
They're just fun in general, right? It's good Dota, but you just have fun. You want to go.
Yeah, you do. You get to hang out. It's like one of the few tournaments where you're in close proximity with the other teams.
Yeah.
You just get to hear people yell in pubs and stuff like that. I think the last time I saw, like, Faceless just played CSGO the entire time.
Yeah. We're joking that they're
explain
getting
it.
ready for the CS:GO summit. They play. I don't see them play Dota like the whole
Dude,
time.
they
Maybe
challenged
one game.
VP to a CSGO scrim, like, while they were there. This was like 2 weeks before Boston.
Who won? Did VP not take it?
I think VP won.
VP seems like they'd be good at Counter-Strike. You
And
good
then-
at Counter-Strike? We've played
Yeah.
before.
Don't you only play Office?
I mean, I play Office Italy, and then the new maps like Agents. I mean, if I want to play Dust 2, I'll go back 15 years ago when everyone still played it. And CS 1.6, grow up, people. Goodness. Well, we have a pause coming out right now. Dire saying sec, and then we have Leo Style saying CNET. Same, so it looks like both of them are lagging right now. Oh, well, how favored would you say the Dire were, like, before the draft even happened coming into this match?
I'd say it's probably like 60-40.
Alright.
But
I would probably agree.
I thought they were going to take Pugno or Lina just because I thought that they needed some kind of wave push against Radiant's lineup, or Dire's lineup. That's going to be so confusing.
Yeah, we sometimes call him PBD stack. We heard CCNC actually wanted to use this name to confuse casters.
Yeah.
And, he thinks he's a real funny
He
guy.
got
And
us.
it's funny because, he's a caster and, he would be annoyed by this. So let's just call him PBD stack and disrespect CCNC.
I'm down.
All right. Sounds good to me.
PPD, we can just call it PPD, Zai, Pycat, +1.
Misery stack, +1. Yeah, sounds good to me. Nara pause. Obviously didn't know. Kataro's Sven. Okay, now they did swap, so that is Kataro. But then, I just don't even know. South Americans are still the biggest name changers. They definitely are. And it is going to be a Sven. Besides Ritsu, I'd say Kataro's right up there. They have extremely insane farming potential, as well as they like to come to those kind of 10 to 12-minute fights, help out their team. We're going to see some smokes, TP coming out. Lich actually took the chicken with him up to top lane. Now it's going to be running back. Nature's Prophet. We have seen a lot. What makes Nature's Prophet so good? He can gank, he can lane. Is that it?
He bullies supports really hard.
Yeah.
So you did talk about it, and I kind of agree in the sense of what's Lich gonna do, right? 'Cause
There it is.
You can't fight the treants.
Sorry, Blitz. Victims of the ghetto.
What?
Oh yeah, that's his treant's name. Just Zai. And he actually already pinged out the Dire Ward. They placed it. He saw Lich running away, so...
Those are actually treant names.
Yeah, they got confused when I said that too. And there we go. The counter ward comes. Zai will bring it down. That's 100 gold plus a little experience. We see Kataro trying to
Blitz,
kill the victims of the
you know
ghetto.
Misery pretty well. What do you think of his Earth Spirit? Because last time these two were like, oh, he hasn't played Earth Spirit in a while. But then I remembered the
What?
Pudge
He's
Genting.
it's like his most... I think it was his most picked hero throughout the year. It's like the four-position
What are you
hero.
watching me? I didn't say anything about Misery's Earth Spirit.
Jack's so happy.
Yeah,
Like,
you and
look
any
at
thoughts?
Jack's smile. Doesn't
Who's
Jack's smile just make you
who's
want to
Jack
punch
supposed to be
him?
shit
Yeah.
talking right now?
Grant and
He doesn't even
Dakota's. Dakota's not here.
Yeah, my boy Lacoste would know that.
Oh, charge coming in on Misery, actually. No, Spearbreaker actually does have an aura of venom. He has a stout shield, so he can kind of fight a little bit more, but not really much kill potential until he gets level 2 now with that Greater Bash.
All right, Blitz, I got some more hard-hitting questions for you.
All right,
How does Nature's Prophet have 1 CS? What?
Because he killed the ward.
Yeah.
All right.
So Misery had to take on like a pretty, from all accounts, a pretty big leadership role on this last DC team.
Yeah.
Planet Mod.
But then in previous times, like he said that he hadn't really done that, so he kind of like stepped into that. So, do you think that with Peter here, he kind of goes back to what he was like
Roll comes
before,
and
and,
misses.
or do you think, yeah, like do you see that being an issue in this team? Too many voices?
No, I think that Misery actually prefers not to say anything. In an ideal scenario, Misery just plays Dota. Like, that's why I think he really enjoyed that secret team overall, is what he was telling me, just because it allowed him to simply just sit down, play, contribute in an idea here and there. But it was something that he sort of had to do for TI especially.
All right, thank you, King Hotbit, with the interview questions. We do have a game now if you'd like to watch. I certainly love
Dude,
some
they
Dota.
PBD bought 2 wards, by the way.
Yeah, he did. So what do I have to do again?
You got to say something kind about Europe.
Europe isn't as bad as China at Dota.
Right? What's the other one? He
And
bought 2.
Europe has Puppy and Kuro, 2 of the best Dota players of all time.
All right. That's why. That's nice of you, Grant.
Thank you. Oh, we see Stinger already TPing back. He does get level 2 now. He will have a charge. He can get that Orb of Venom as well. Middle lane, we did see Misery actually miss that roll, and then Tinker lasered him and hit him like 5 times, went down to 100 HP. How does this middle lane go if there is no interference? Death Prophet versus Tinker, they both just can farm with their spells, right?
Yeah, but I think Tinker is pretty much like the uncontested king of being able to CS. Because you have laser, right?
Yeah.
You can just deny a CS. And it's such an efficient way to harass. It's 95 mana for a blind that lasts for 3 seconds, 80 damage, and then you level it once, it doubles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tinker has disgusting starting int and stats. He's also like beefy too.
Yeah, he's got 700 health.
If you didn't notice that bottom ward behind the tier 1 of Dire, scouted out this Spear Breaker going everywhere, and look at he's charging bottom. They already had some recognition of that because of that ward. He's going to come in, just not even hit Pycat. Oh, he's going to go for PBD instead, but the Cask will bounce twice.
What are these ob settings, by the way? Why are the runes like 8 times larger than anything else on the map.
That's
Yeah,
the
I don't
cost.
know.
Ask him. Oh, that's not you. I thought you were the
I mean,
one who
that's
set it up.
Dakota. Dakota pretty much.
I think it might be because this one.
Always
change
quick to
everything on
shift
3
the blame.
PCs.
Everybody's just.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Peter's actually getting trucked
Ripping
on.
on
He already has the
Dakota 'cause
heal,
he's
but
not
this
here.
will be an Ion Shell. He gets a first hit bash already. Will it bounce back up? Not yet. He's going to try to do that. Will we get another bash? That would be a for sure kill. Right now, it's only a half kill. No, they will not be able to get in. Stinger
Waveform is ready.
taking a lot of damage. He does hit it, but it's one more hit. That is it. Highcat gets the kill because the boulder takes some more damage and get aggressive. And that level 1 heal from Witch Doctor is so much in the early game.
Yeah. That's the main reason that hero's really good. It's not the cask or the Maledict or the ultimate, because those are just generally unreliable. And that's kind of the problem with Witch Doctor as a hero for a while, is that he's unreliable. You can't control the cask.
Yeah.
The Maledict as well, the cast range on it's not fantastic. And your
Middle
death ward,
lane?
you're just praying.
Ooh, 22 HP. Gonna pop that health point. Here comes Stinger again. Does he have any Zucks? He does not, and he gets first hit bash. That'll be the kill for Leo Style. And Leo Style has actually been styling on Kids Middle this whole tournament.
Yeah, his puck. Ooh.
Puck has been nasty. And then, what was that matchup when he did? That was when he killed
Invoker
CCNC.
versus DP.
Or that too, yeah. His Invoker is level 8 versus a level 4 DP.
What?
He
I thought
legitimately
I don't think
dumpstered
that
him.
was against
No, it wasn't this team.
PPD's team.
But that was the thing.
that should be a pretty decent matchup for DP.
I think there was a little roaming, but Leo Style in general just went in.
Charge
Level
on
3
top lane.
charge, yep. He has boots, gonna get away, maybe get another hit though. Get that Orb of Venom, harass. Victim Zagetto coming into block, doesn't even attack with them. Gets the Frost Armor. And now an Arcane. If you didn't know, this is Jack and Lacosse's favorite rune, because you think about it, what's the best late game rune? Some people say double damage. Oh, bottom, they're going in, or top, pardon me, going in. Nice. Boulder kick by Misery. Double stuns them. They have a Warcry and Frost. Is anyone ever going to die in this lane to physical damage?
No.
Frost and Warcry.
But they have a ton of magic damage on
Yeah.
the side of the Dire.
And bottom lane, Pycat doing a very nice job waveforming, making him use his Surge away, losing a ton of mana. We've seen Pepita's played really well this tournament, mostly on Nature's Prophet. We haven't seen him on like a non-playmaking hero, have we, Lacoste? Like, we haven't seen him on like a Darkseer, I don't think.
Nah, this is the first Dark Zero.
Yep, oh, top lane as well as bottom. They're going on Pycat, but top lane, there's more chance. They're going to throw out the cast. It won't bounce. It's Warcry Froststorm. Oh, he actually jukes them out of their boots, goes back uphill. They're going to try to block him, but he's taking a nice angle. 85 degrees or so. He's going to roll forward. That will hit. He has Orb of Venom. This should be enough. But that Frost Armor,
Dude,
it is.
you underestimate Frost Armor.
I mean, I was the one who said there'll never be a kill. You know, I was just kind of, getting a little cocky. But bottom lane, just Pepita versus Morphin. Pycat's doing a very good job. He's out of mana now, though. He has 3 wand charges. That's about it. Pepita as well has a Soul Ring, though. So his laning phase definitely favoring the Dire. We see they're up at about 750 experience and about 1,500 gold lead at 5 minutes in. When does Dire, like, or not the Dire, when does Infamous come online? Middle lane charge, by the way.
Probably this is going to be a really passive game for them overall. They should be able to kill CCNC here, but he does have 2 Soul Siphons.
He's using one of them. Will he get a bash or anything? Tinker's trying to hit him. Can't get it. Here comes the cast. Just going to throw one. He gets another Soul Siphon, and the cask actually bounces back. Will says it's unreliable, but Old Faithful. They're going to TP in 2. Leo Style should go down. Oh, Stinger almost bashed him out of that roll, but now they will both die, and the Dire, like Misery, are rolling on.
Part of the problem with Infamous's lineup, when you're looking at how they're going to scale and stuff, is they've got one core Sven that just needs to farm stacks. They've got another core Tinker that needs to just farm stacks. I think Tinker was an okay pick because it shoves out the side lanes, which is really big against Nature's Prophet. You essentially match his timing, but it makes it so that Stinger has to do so much in this early game, and if he doesn't, then they're just pulled up on one side of the map farming.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been trying to do some work, but almost a little too much. He's been pretty aggressive, dying twice now, almost getting that kill, like you said, if he got one more bash. Peta trying to farm bottom, and here we go. Stinger coming down to Pycat, has 5 wand charges, so he does have a waveform. Just pops right there. He's actually going for the kill on Pepita, and Zai is here to help him out. Stinger, he says, where'd my friend go?
Stinger did not cancel that.
Yeah, now he's in a lot of trouble. That Orb of Venom, 4% slow. He has 1 wand charge, so not enough to get another waveform.
Still, this is pretty big problem.
Yeah.
Like, if you're playing this Lacoste on Infamous, you got to be pretty worried, right? Like, you have a Darkseer, it's not an Earthshaker or something that just needs an Echo to come back.
Are you letting Lacoste come out of his The observer
I'm just
dungeon.
enjoying you two guys talking. Well, they need a lot of items. They need the blink on Sven. We've seen. I want to know what you think about it. We see a bed going for Mask of Madness into Blink Dagger after Power Treads. Of course, he also gets the Magic Wand for some mana, and
He doesn't go Echo?
Dude,
he
he's
doesn't
still
go Echo. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
But we also love the word interesting. Mid lane. I'll save that for later.
They're trying to go. He gets the boulder smash. The heal comes out from Peter, helping CCNC.
Oh, a bounce.
Doesn't have a Spirit Siphon. Bounces up to Lich as well. Are they going to keep going? Zai is also middle, going for Leo style. He's going to drop. And this is spiraling out of control very quickly for the Dire side.
I think Zai's just done too much in the early game.
Compared to like Stinger.
Yeah, he's 3-0-1 right now. Like, this has been such a successful offlane for them. He doesn't have like the levels to back it up, but it's just because he's been straight up roaming.
Plus, they keep charging the morph on the bottom.
Yeah.
Not really a kill they can get.
They keep doing it though, and it's annoying, but does it really impact Pycat that much?
Doing it again. He's flying through. No mana this time. That was a little bit. 3 wand charges. Has that Aquila getting him up. If he gets a bash, obviously it's nice.
He'd need
but
like
there's
4
no
bashes.
kill. Yeah. Hey, are you not believing the heart of the cards?
No, I'm not
Oh.
a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, man.
I think that precedes Yu-Gi-Oh, but I could be wrong. Jack, on the King's Throne, what was your favorite card game as a kid? Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh? If you're a Digimon kid, I'll actually beat you up.
No. I played a little bit of Magic. I played some Magic. That was about it.
Will, you
So
play
Jack
some
was
Magic,
cool.
right?
No, never.
Even here when they play it?
Nope.
Me either. I don't know. It's too much for me. We do see a big stat coming out from the Lich. Let's see if he got the pull. Looks like he did.
They're stacking 2 Ancient Sites at once.
Damn.
So
is
they're
that
being
going to be
efficient.
enough, though?
Uh,
The Sven will farm the biggest one, right? You want to get
Yeah.
him a little beefy. He might just farm both. This Tinker might just be on his own, it feels like.
well, your Tinker's going to be shoving out the side lanes, hopefully, once he gets travels.
Top lane. Zai is taking a little bit of damage, but they roll into Pepita. They have 3 heroes up now. Pepita's going to try to run away. Nice boulder smash into the silence, and Zai. Phase Boots almost has the drum. I mean, he's at 9 minutes. He wasn't even in his lane, really. Like you said, he was just ganking around. That's why he's under level, but plenty of farm.
Yeah, he's doing fine.
Yeah, he's owning. I'd say he's doing better than fine.
Once again, charge on Pycat.
Let's see what happens.
Oh,
Oh, he gets it, though.
Oh.
Nice tower deny. Uh-oh, he's getting initiated
might
on, though.
die.
He doesn't have an adaptive strike. Will
There's a
it be
TP
enough?
from Fury.
Oh, he does. He skills it right then.
Does not want to commit.
Doesn't. And Sven does end up farming that, I believe, 4 or 5 stacks. So Mask of Madness,
Dire's top
Plus
tower has fallen.
1.1k. Obviously, you can go Treads, maybe save for
Bottom
Blink.
tower is under
It's
attack.
up to you. I'd probably Treads, but
I mean, you said that with so much disdain, Lacoste. You're just like, ugh, another charge at bottom onto the Morphling.
Middle tower
Yeah, I
is
don't think
under
they
attack.
should focus trying to kill Morph at all. They need at least to get boots of
PBD
travel
though.
on Tinker
uh-oh.
to actually kill him.
Oh, I thought Leo Stone might get a kill, but bottom lane, they're going for the Lich, and they will not get him. Frost Armor does a decent job of saving him. We have a charge coming out, and Zaya, is he not going to cancel? Okay. This guy's nuts, man. Before we saw this game, though, we were saying Stinger was one of the best players in this tournament. He actually created so much space in almost every game he was in, but it feels like the Dyers got their shit together, and they have like 5 TI caliber players, you know?
Yeah.
Rough.
So normally the lane that you should be able to kill is this Nature's Prophet.
Yeah.
But Zai
He
just
never
kept,
went- yeah.
he kept fanning out.
Yeah.
And I think there was a window where they could kill him, but he kept charging bottom on that Morphling. And he did that like 6 times in the early game. He just went from mid to bottom, mid to bottom, mid to bottom.
Yeah.
And CCNC is a decent kill as well, but
Well, charge on to CCNC. Ghost still out, so any damage they do will get healed back up eventually.
yeah. But meanwhile, Pycat,
Just
he's
farming.
plugging.
He's like, I don't know if you saw the first day versus Infamous when they did get 2-0'd, like obviously stands him, but Pycat, he didn't look good. Obviously people have off days, but his Spectre was less than sub-optimal. They're putting him on heroes, right? Lacoste that you actually, like, we know Pycat can play and he really enjoys, like more.
Yeah.
Yo, Jack, is there any red monsters in there?
Well, I agree with
I don't know.
what
I'm
you
not sure
said.
if the king can be bothered to examine his stores here.
You're doing such a good job just sitting on your ass. So.
It's hard work.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, what you read by if by red you
Just
mean
red.
pink?
No,
you mean
red.
this?
That's pink.
Look, I can't see through the ones in the front, so it appears the answer is no. But if you ask me nicely, I'll order the peasants to bring
No,
you some
I'm
red
good. I don't
monster.
think you deserve that. CCNC pushing top, going for a Heaven's Halberd. Does he already have the? No, he's not. Pardon me. That's
What flavor is
Solar
red?
Crest. I'm done. I don't know. Just red.
It's just
Tomato. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. It's just red. It's actually decent. It's orange is pretty. Have you tried the orange? It's like a
These are
stronger version
legit.
of orange juice.
These
They're
are
pretty
really good.
Oh, they're sandwiching him. He doesn't have his ulti either. I think he's just dead.
Yeah, this Lich is just... Oh, Boulder Smash does miss. Doesn't matter.
You see PPD following in?
Wait up, Misery. Oh, and yeah, from behind, here comes the charge. It will actually hit CCNC. He gets another bash, but on the backside, Perma-stun. Sven can't do much. CCNC, he can't even get the kill. He finally does. Stinger will get it, and now they're trying to bring him down. Peter still just healing through everything. One hit. Nope, doesn't
This
get
is
the
a
bash.
really strong Sven.
Yeah, and he's trying to surge, but unfortunately, so many stuns coming. Warcry up, but he is going to go down here. And he wants to cleave him, but dude, that heal by Peter just sustained the entire fight on himself.
Yeah.
And it's a 2-for-1, support plus your carry for your middle laner, and I mean, Dire's perfectly happy with that.
And if this was any other hero other than Tinker, I think they would have lost that bottom tier 2 by now.
No.
Like, Pycat would have pushed that in and forced a lot of pressure at a really early phase in the game, but that is the benefit of having Tinker. The downside, of course, is his team fight is going to be pretty garbage.
Yeah, like what is he provides, you know, some, it's hard to uphill push for him, especially, you know, I mean, Ag's Aether, he's still pretty far away, but is he just there for split pushing and then holding some team fights, getting 6 slotted?
I think the main thing is just, like, you keep your towers alive and you prevent the Morphling from doing whatever he's going to do at bottom.
Alright.
Yeah, but the problem for Infamous is they have Lich and Spirit Breaker. These two heroes really don't scale well into the late game, especially if you're stuck in your base.
A losing game for these two feels pretty damn bad.
Yeah. Because normally you see the Spirit Breaker, he just plays really fearless against heroes like Nature's Prophet, right? It's supposed to be Nature's Prophet that's afraid of Spirit Breaker.
Yeah.
We're going to see Sven stacking for himself, make it a triple stack. Some of the creeps already gone. He is getting God Strength to take it down. He is very strong, like you said, but he was just getting kited by Cass, by Nature's Prophet. It just felt really rough for him. We are going to see a smoke gang. There's a haste rune on Stinger now. He is level 7. He's just going to ulti PPD uphill. Can they bring him down? He has the charge, uses it. He's getting slowly bursted down, and Pepita actually takes it with ease of vacuum or the Ion Shell. And I mean, it's just a kill in the support, but it is a kill. It makes a little bit of space. Maybe you can get some wards out during this time, because Dire only has 1 ward up, the one that just got him that kill.
Yeah.
The Dire is in, and I'm just going to call him Infamous, because I said the Dire when I meant the team Dire, and you know, I'm just crumbling here.
Scanning.
I hate Quinn.
Oh, dude. He'll have his day.
Okay, roll in bottom. They're going for him. Sven, he's silenced. He can't even get anything off. We're seeing some lasers, though. It's going to save him. Nice fight so far from the Infamous. A good defense, if anything. And that'll be that. Nice TP in from Leo style. Nice charge from Stinger. Helping out Kataro. He's very farmed, though, so gets Warcry off. Has plenty of HP.
Yeah, in terms of net worth, he's still ahead of this Morph who we haven't seen participate in like any of these engagements.
Yeah, I mean, that's the stacks, right?
Yeah, of course. That's pretty normal. It's inflated.
Oh, they're coming in for Peter again at their own shrine. No ulti this time. Peter's trying to get some wards down. Only gets a sentry down. No one's there. They won't see anything. And here we go. He's just going right back to the ancients that are stacked. He will bring it down. He will be getting that Echo Saber. He will have it after this dragon and maybe one more creep. Looks like Zai TPing in, going for Roche. Because of that Solar Crest, pretty easy to take with just even these two. Look at that.
Would you, so if you're this fan, I pose a question. It's like, would you prefer to have gone the Blink because you know that your team lacks the initiation?
Yeah.
Because there's no way that this Darkseer is getting a Blink Dagger anytime soon.
Yeah, he's not even close to make 500 gold away, so...
Are they just going to try, you know, instead of a Blink, just surge him and hope he doesn't get stunned? It's impossible, right?
Bottom lane charging, Witch Doctor cancelled, Roche goes down, Arcane Rune, oh, he wishes he had a bottle.
Oh, that's sweet Arcane.
What's with you guys in Arcane Runes? I feel like I'm missing something.
You can't, I don't know.
Well,
I think
we've
we all
seen a
are.
lot of DK and DK picking up Arcane Rune, so and DP as well.
So you guys think it was the best? It's the best rune overall late game?
Well,
For certain
depends
heroes.
on depends on the heroes. I don't know. I don't think Haste late game does anything, nor does Illusion.
Illusion's nice on certain heroes,
Gotcha.
like Radiance carriers
Oh, you
or
can
an
split farm
anti-mage or
like
something.
nothing with Illusion.
Yes.
I like the Jack.
You just,
What about like Axe? You know?
yeah, he does the spins on the Illusion. Oh, all those
Yeah, but we're
jungle
talking
kicks.
about
Making Jack
game
wide over there.
changing.
Can you chill?
Yeah. Can you relax, Jack? That
Oh,
was
they
a
are
little
gonna-
bit.
Oh, pardon me, but we'll keep
Illusion rune is like collecting 8 bounty runes at the same time, basically.
Dyer's
All right.
If you're
okay.
Axe, if you're Axe.
Lead by example, not by word. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't.
I like that.
Thank you.
You tricked them both.
Oh, Sven stunning some illusions up here.
Then again, it might not matter, because if he gets his Blink Dagger the next minute, then the timing was fast enough anyways.
Yeah, they just want him to farm a Blink right now, and then they definitely can do some sort of team fight. You know, toss an Ion Shell onto him. Get even, what does he have, level 1, 2 vacuum. Level 3, no wall, just get a vacuum, get a cleave. You never know, that's the classic combo, right? One of them. He's moving around.
What do you think about the build of Nature's Prophet, Hand of Midas? I don't think we've seen that lately at all.
I think because you have a lineup that needs to continue to scale, because there is a possibility that this goes ultra late, right? Because you're playing against a Tinker. Even if you're behind like 10k gold as a Tinker team, you're going to play the Tinker style, right? That's always been the hallmark of that hero, is that he can hold high ground in impossible situations. So I think he just wants to continue to scale a little bit higher. I know that people, I feel like this item though isn't as good anymore at all. Like there's very few heroes that you can justify buying it on, because it's like a term I keep using, but I like it. It's like empty net worth. It doesn't help you team fight. It's a huge investment. It's your first major item in the early game, and if you're using it just for the gold, then you're gonna get behind, and really good teams just run you over.
And the same feeling I have for Boots of Travel, early pickups. On
Like
most
first
of the heroes.
item,
Yeah.
Because you're not doing anything.
Yeah, imagine if we had a 4-staff and just 4-staff someone else for that cost a little bit more.
There's only like 2 heroes that I can think of off the top of my head. It's like Tinker
Ember.
and Ember, yeah.
Yeah.
But Ember, his mechanic is you have to get it pretty much. They're losing.
Finished or what?
Unless you're Miracle with the treads.
We were just having this like love session about how we feel about Midas and
No,
Travels.
it was great. Oh, no, and Zai's Midas timing is decent, actually. We're going to see, it's going to be 6 seconds right now. How long do you think it'll take? He's going over to the, oh, he's going to be quick with it. Maybe 2 seconds after it comes off cooldown.
Oh, the Midas timing.
2. Yep, the Midas time. That was 2 seconds. That is perfect. If you don't do it under 5, just don't even buy Midas.
That's Grant's thing. He can't handle.
Well, I can't. Why are you buying a Midas? It's
Midas?
empty net worth, and you're not even getting the net worth out of the emptiness. Like, it just pisses me off.
Well, because the XP portion of it is so bad now.
Look at Misery. He knows something is up. Just breaking the smoke, standing on the side, using the scan.
Over here,
If
they're
they
going
kill
for
Leo
Leo style dies. Pycat just blows him up and shreds Lincoln. Whoa, we have a charge coming through. I don't know if you want to go into here. He's going to get Boulder Smash. On the backside, Peter dies in 2 hits.
It's going to be the
but
big fight.
Getting trapped in. Can they do anything? Lich is going to go away. CCNC easily.
Oh, Zai's just juking him.
Down. Yep, and that's what we see. The Sven, so much damage, but
Stinger might go down.
here goes down. Oh, and Sven tried to get Zai, couldn't quite find him. And look at Misery still going in. He can pop the shrine though, and he will. But here comes the Waveform King, Pyken. This might be a very quick GG here.
They can
Look
go
at
high ground.
Peter already called it.
Yeah.
Peter himself called it.
Not sure why they decided to go for a fight. Tinker was dead for 35 seconds.
Yeah, that, and he charged like from such an awkward angle. You gotta let your Sven go in.
And here we go. Chain Frost is going to pop. It's going to bounce around twice. And they get the tier 3. They can now take the shrines if they want. You hear a lot of people talk about, oh, you get tier 3s, you get shrines. How big are killing shrines, Blitz?
In the early game, if you can get it at this point in the game, 20 minutes in, it means that you can't take Roche fights if you're Infamous. It's really hard. And you lose such a large portion of the map that you can connect to. It makes it really hard for your team to help out the Tinker if he's getting ganked on the bottom side lane. And it's just a decent infusion of gold, especially against Tinker lineups where there's no other objectives for you to take. It just allows you to further get ahead.
Gold and ruin their map. Well, yeah, makes sense to me. I don't know if you noticed this. We checked it out last time when Witch Doctor played. This Witch Doctor skin, does it not look like Linnea or TA? Yeah,
oh, it does.
It literally
face.
looks like her. Like, well, I don't know what was going on there, but it looks exactly like
It's
her.
like Kerrigan
Assassin
TA.
or
Evil
Templar
Kerrigan
Doctor.
TA or
Templar
something.
Doctor. And they're just going to push this last tier 2 top, it seems. CCNC has his ulti up in 6. We've seen him do this before. Solar Crest Blink Dagger. Obviously, Blink's good for just disengaging. Is that what it's for?
This was EE's build that he told Yeehaw about when he was helping us at Kiev. Yeah.
So why is it good?
Because he feels like you can instantly grab onto people with a ghost, and you just burst somebody down really quickly.
Okay.
It makes it really hard to kite the DP. Plus, if you look at Infamous's lineup, he can pretty much animation dodge every one of their spells if he's fast enough. Like if he sees the blink coming, you know, he can always get away from the Sven, and they can't afford to miss those spells. Like if you miss your Sven stun, you don't really have a lot of follow-up. Because the main way that Infamous is going to get back into this game is what? 5-man, Darkseer, vacuum into charge into stun.
Oh, very close. Misery almost with those quick old man reactions picking off Leo style. But people get some archers off. They have the frost armor. And the tier 2 is slowly going down, but not quick enough. Dire, the Dire, Infamous, looked like they might have wanted to try to catch out PPD stack, but that would have been a bad idea.
I'm surprised at this point Furion didn't just send 3-ends to shrines and just slowly chop them down.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's the main. It's so good for Nature's Prophet because they take him down really quickly.
Oh man,
just the treants alone.
We have Pycat's Ethereal Blade up. He can one-shot who? Pretty much Lich for sure. Maybe the Tinker probably.
Yeah.
And Darkseer
maybe even Spirit Breaker goes down.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, he has Raindrop, probably not.
There's a lot.
You want him to buy the 23-minute Raindrop? Everybody Raindrop up. They do all have one.
They're going in. They're going to find the Lich. And this is actually, you consider some 5s not big kills, but not having Frost Armor on some of the towers or Raxes, it's a pretty nice thing. He's back alive in 30, though. They're just going to get that tier 2 top with Zai. Do you guys know who Cristallo is?
No. I think it's a... what's the rapper in his
you're correct.
picture? It's K Ronaldo. It might be a K Ronaldo.
It's one of his
reference.
and he has an emote of it on his own channel now. So yeah, you're pretty close there, Blitz.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
I keep up.
You keep. I know that's that's the whole thing. We got to be in. Like us older folk. How old are you?
I think I'm. How old are you?
Nah, I asked first. Jack, who should have to go first? And be honest. I know you're gonna say me, but think about it.
No. I've been maybe been a little bit hard on Grant, so I'm gonna make our guest.
Oh no, sorry. Wait,
Blitz
Sven is going down bottom. Nice pick off.
All right, Blitz, you first.
I'm 27, Grant.
What month? Me too.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay, come on. I went age first, so he's got to go month first.
Wow, these guys contesting every little advantage over here.
So I'm older than you by 1 month. God, I'm an old man, Blitz. Can't go through this anymore. My kneecaps. Oh, you missed it. We were on our knee. Okay, that sounds bad, but we're on our knees behind that fence right there, and you know what I'm saying. Oh, they're pushing in middle right now. Stinger goes down. I have bad knees. That's about it.
Oh, look at that cat.
You're about to be on your knees again after this for the kowtow segment.
Oh yeah, I gotta bow down to you. Yeah.
I was on my knees behind that fence over there. That's all I.
Yeah, well, we were supposed to. Yeah, that's. Shut up.
Out of context, Blitz. Out of context.
Yeah, you need to grow. But they're just gonna take this last Rax down. Ice Armor can't even hold him back. Pycat's so farmed, and he has a blink now even. And
he's had that blink, man. He's almost got a Heaven's Halberd.
No, on the Pycat.
Oh, on Pycat.
Yeah, keep up.
Okay. I thought you said Misery.
Maybe I did.
No, you definitely said Pycat.
Did I? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. We are too nice to each other.
I got you, dude.
Oh, thanks. Got you too.
We gotta look out for each other.
Yeah, unlike Jack, we should overthrow the king, maybe. Kick his ass behind stage.
Mutiny?
Oh.
Is that what it's called?
What?
No, it's a rebellion. Mutiny's only on the high seas,
right?
It's
an overthrow.
It's a coup.
It's a coup. Oh,
yeah.
Coup d'etat.
Dude, only a European would know that.
Oh, God. Well, I pronounced it wrong. Oh, they're going. This is the last hurrah, right? The smoking. Stinger's level 9
Also
at 25
accept
minutes.
insurrection or rebellion.
I don't think that's a word.
I said rebellion.
Yeah.
Robert's rebellion.
Misery.
No, the Chen dynasty is here to stay.
God, Jack, you are wearing your wings shirt today. Any reason why, or just because?
Oh, well, because later on when you guys bow down to the might of Chinese Dota, I wanted to symbolically represent the last team that won a TI for China. So
yeah, the last team that just isn't a team
What
anymore.
about brand loyalty? Are you even supposed to be wearing that?
Ooh.
Well, see, that's the other thing. That team isn't in this tournament, isn't in this region, and doesn't really exist anymore. So
It's just a throwback?
It's like if you pulled out a GDT shirt or something like that.
I don't know why you think that's gonna hurt me. Like, Grant just made that on the spot. I wasn't a big
that was a
GDT
real
fan.
thing, though. That was very. If you actually thought I made that up.
Yeah.
That's what happened. It was always GDT. Oh, we're gonna have initiation coming. They're gonna get the mech at Blade, but he's safe.
It's not supposed to hurt. Your GDT was hype.
No, they weren't.
They weren't.
That's why you loved him. You admit it.
They were the NA Dota team.
No, it was
the
always
Sunday Evening Cup Series squad.
This was the teams. It was always Korok's crew, Team AZN with Bulba and Ken, and then GDT.
You know, I'm a 3-time
GDT.
SCCS winner.
Yeah, I know. I remember. And you Cinder and Matt Mortigan. And that's where Cinder kind of got to start.
Yeah,
People don't realize it was in NA.
I remember that's a name from the archives.
Matt Mortigan got both me and Cinder Ninja casting.
Yeah, and he was the only one who didn't make it.
There's also Mandarin, if you remember it.
I thought Mandarin and Matt Morty were the same person.
No, Mandarin.
No, you're right. I didn't like that guy, actually, I'll be
What?
honest.
He owns.
I like Matt Morgan.
Got
Matt
some-
Morgan, Matt,
You
whatever.
guys are going down some NA Dota.
Yeah, we got to
memory
chill. I mean, this
lane
is an
right
NA
now.
tournament, so people should learn about the past. That Cinderin actually started casting in NA.
Hey, you guys forgot another guy who got to start NA Dota.
Who?
Oh God.
You don't
You?
hear that voice?
Oh, that was
Oh
Mott,
my
yeah.
God. Oh God.
Was it Mott?
Yeah, that's Mott.
I couldn't hear it.
Yeah, it is. So what is? Okay, Blitz. I'm gonna pose this question to you. How does Dyer win this game without a vacuum 5-man? Is
That
there
is
any
the
other
only
way?
way.
That is the only way.
I think
Okay.
that is the only way now.
By Dire, you mean Infamous.
Yeah.
Yes. Got CCNC
On
ready
the
to push
Dyer.
uphill.
CCNC drops all his items.
Which, I mean, he doesn't have many to drop, actually. Seems like mostly it's PyCat as well as Zai, very farmed up. CCNC's just been maybe creating space, because he's really not that farmed if you look
Yeah.
at it.
Well, even if he dropped all of his items, they would still have an 8K gold lead.
Yeah. And they have the, I mean, you have a Morphling now, very high level. You have a Naturous Prop. Like, they have the 2 best split pushers in the game, too, now. It's just going to be very rough. They don't want to commit to anything yet, which is smart. They do get a ward. Pink sees it, but that ward's giving him plenty of vision for now. PyCat's looking. He's going for it. See you later. Easy kill. Zaya helps him out.
They're gonna push high ground for this.
Push,
and
wait, here we go. Blink in.
You
going
need to
for the
burst him.
spin.
He's got
He almost
cheese.
does. He gets the kill. They're going in. There's a 3-man vacuum.
Oh,
They get the
everyone's
ulti.
dying.
Can they do it? Misery goes down. Will they at least be able to chase down Peter? Will they be able to get the Morphling to do the big one? Doesn't look like it. PPD. Oh,
You need to hit something, Sven.
Sven's just Sven's dancing, gives him the 2-shoe LaRue, but finally Stinger goes down and, well, they're going after the Sven. God Strength's wearing off. Here comes Zai. He's going to hit him with the Sprout. He still has that Quelling Blade. PyCat doesn't have any mana, and unfortunately he has the Aegis, not the cheese, so that was very close to what we said they needed.
Yeah, that was very well done by Infamous. The fact that they were able to burst him down, they chained the spells very well on CCNC. If CCNC doesn't get chain stun there, he pops his cheese and his BKB, and everybody from Infamous dies.
And this is why you like Yules, right? Why doesn't EE put Yules into that build? Like, because you get initiated on, the Yules is even better than a Blink. It buys you time for your team to get there.
I think
Like,
it's
Yules would have been really good right there, right?
Well, if he didn't have time to pop a cheese,
Yeah, if he
he
didn't-
wouldn't have time to pop
yeah.
Yules
If he
as
couldn't
well.
BKB,
Yeah.
No, but I mean, the initial go on him, like, isn't Yules way better than Blink? 'Cause there's
I
no
mean, if he
turn
knew he
rate
was
on
gonna get
Yules.
bursted there, then he would have used any of those things that he had.
Well, you can't use a cheese when you're full HP.
Yeah, but
You're doing
BKB
it
would have
before.
been BKB would have
So you're
accomplished the
saying
same thing.
CCNC has slow reaction times?
He just messed up there
Okay, just checking.
because I feel like the Yules.
Takes more time
Yeah, it
than
would-
using a BKB. Yeah.
Blitz, which of your fellow panelists has the fastest reaction time?
I mean, here, let's play that game where you put the hands and you try
Yeah.
to slap them.
I-
We'll do that over there, maybe.
Grant did beat Fear in a 1v1, 2-1. I just recently watched the VOD of that.
It's
still-
a
it's still
dark
up on
path,
YouTube?
but yeah, I dumpstered him.
Is it still up on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh man, I
They
can't.
they did Axe versus Axe, and Grant lives with like 4 health.
Now, I also beat him in the
Puck
Shadow Fiend.
versus
Shadow
Puck.
Fiend.
Did you also beat him Puck versus Quap?
Yeah, no, I'm just, you know, Fear is a very good player, and he's had a very storied past as one of the
Here it
best. But
goes.
sometimes somebody
When you
has to
meet
come
your
and
match.
dethrone, and I just whoop that ass. Middle
You're-
lane looks like they're just going to
You're
push
just
in.
Yajirobe from DC. or-
Yajirobe. That's actually, that was Mason's name a couple days ago on his main thing. So shout out to all the 1v1ers. You know, you may not actually be good at Dota, but at least you're good at 1v1, which is a whole separate game.
Oh, Jack, you should ask Ritsu. Me and him played 1v1, best of 3, SF versus
Whoa,
SF.
whoa! PyCat got a tower and a kill. Sorry, that was on me. Or Lacoste, whatever.
I got it.
All right, thanks, Lacoste. You beat Ritz, you can just tell us.
Yeah, I did. Stomped him.
So when's your next team? Veggie's coming back.
We're gonna play in one of the minors.
Hey,
Oh,
there's
for real?
hope. There's hope for
Yeah.
1v1 players. You know, you got guys like CTY and Paparazzi. You know, they started in that 1v1 scene.
You think we could get paparazzi to
Uh-oh, top lane. They're getting initiation. They're going to somehow
Oh,
find
not
the
like
spin
this.
in the trees. Vacuum comes, doesn't
This
really
is a
hit
really
anyone.
nice stun.
He's getting him, though.
What?
Zai goes down. What a play! Somehow they didn't burst the Sven down, and
Oh,
he
Pyke's
just
gonna go
chokes
down
him.
too.
But he has the Aegis of the Immortalitas. Can he get away somehow? Look at Sven's
The
trying to
tree
run.
X
Needs
is
to
just
warp
blocked.
Victims of the
Zai.
ghetto,
He
canceling
does
his
fine.
blink.
Victims of the ghetto just
And now
block the
they
shit
might
out
just
of
win.
him.
Whoa, where's he charging?
He is
Going
going
down bottom,
away.
he's out.
He's charging away.
Running away.
Well, it didn't feel like that vacuum grabbed anyone, but then they all grouped up, and Sven got like a perfect stun there.
It was the angle.
Yeah,
They were just lined up like top to bottom, so he just kept swinging his fists, and
cleaving.
CCNC again didn't get his BKB or his cheese off.
It feels like he's frontlining when maybe, I mean, who frontlines though if he doesn't, I guess?
It should be him, but it's an awkward position because they have enough damage to burst him down, and he's not nearly tanky enough. Like, the cleave is going to kill him more than him getting directly hit. So then the Solar Crest and this plate mill is kind of useless in that regard.
True. So we've seen 2 fights now go Dire's way. They're still down 18,000 though. It's a pretty big lead.
Yeah.
So we are getting hype, and these are some these are some Sven Darkseer combos going up. But there are 2 sets of racks left, so maybe 1 or 2 more fights. The problem is, I think maybe the Radiant squad doesn't want to just 5v5 push. Just push in bottom with more for Nature's Prophet instead.
I think they just feel they're ahead enough.
Oh, they have the Tinker Ward. Zai is going to kill him, and no, they have a Tinker Ward up there because he scouted him out going in there.
Yeah, but how do you really move your way down there to deward that?
Also,
if you just go by yourself, you just die.
Are you clicked on Nature's Prophet? You are good. His Midas.
Oh, it's been a while.
It has been a very long while. Use it now.
Grant was about to all chat.
I've thought about it a few times this tournament, the sanctity and whatnot.
The sanctity.
Sanctity. And there we go. He does get the counter ward. Peter runs down there, takes it down.
Infamous didn't kill a single tier 1 tower yet.
That's
You don't need tier 1 towers.
a lot of free gold, later in the game.
Yeah.
And look at
It's a deceptive net worth lead. Oh, they're going to get this range rack.
Oh, they're going for, and they're going for Sven up top, buying some time. Range Drax will get siege down. Look at all these treants. That's going to be a lot of gold for the Tinker, but I don't think they care at this point.
This was the correct way to do it, by the way.
Yeah.
They just split, and the Tinker can't go to both.
Dead, man.
But the problem is, like, Dire thought they were just so strong. They're like, whatever, guys.
The Dire.
The Dire.
Sven is in.
Sven's going in. He's going to pop it. He gets it. He silences.
he's
My
stunned.
God, he gets instantly blown. Now Peter, look at that sad little Anaya Doctor. He's going to get bursted down too. One more attack. There it goes. Stinger trying to chase one more. It's Misery. Will he be able to get him, or will he get solo killed?
They're going for bottom racks, though, at the same time.
They are. Melee racks goes down, so they are fine with this. And Stinger still. Look at this. He's just dropping boulders on Stinger's head. He might get the kill.
Misery's
He's
gonna
rolling
go for
in.
it.
He's going to go for it. Oh, no. He pops the shrine, though, and now Misery. I mean, that's
Oh,
just...
they BKB'd for that, too.
Yeah.
Dude, you can't do that.
Well, yeah.
That's an important BKB charge.
Is it one,
That was
one
his
more
8-second BKB.
Oh, you think it's that important? 1 second?
I mean, they add up, right?
They do add up. I was asking. I wasn't like, critiquing you.
I think
I guess
using
he popped it because Misery has that Heaven's Halberd, but he was pretty much dead there.
he was 100.
Anyway,
He had rolled in.
To the base.
Yeah,
he
he's
was-
surrounded by 4 people. I mean, even the victims of the ghetto couldn't save him at that point. But they did take out 2 barracks bottom, so they definitely rose up and
that's
got
only
some
one
revenge.
melee rack on top. I don't think
But-
that's.
Yeah, and the glyph is down. Do you
Gonna
think
be
they just
enough.
come alive and just suicide push it even, maybe? Or no?
You probably have to be a little bit more tactful than that.
What do you do then? You push in the other lanes, but like...
You shove in all the
easy as a
lanes.
tinker.
You probably wait for the next Aegis. You give it to your Morphling, because you're finding out right now that your Morphling still can be bursted.
A lot, yeah.
And so I think you just wait for the if you want to absolutely secure the game, then you wait for the next Roshan.
And as we've seen, obviously Lincoln's is very good for Spear Breaker charge like mid-game, but late game, I mean, they just break it immediately, right? And then he can get the Bloodthorn stun off from Sven, so they're doing that very well on the Infamous side.
They're team fighting well. It's just
They're too far behind,
yeah,
kind of.
and that's why I wasn't. This kind of lineup is a little bit weird, just because. Yeah, Stinger didn't make the best decisions, but really, where else was he supposed to go? Like, I think I would have swapped one of his charges out to go to Zai at the
Nature's
top.
Prophet, yeah.
Yeah, but aside from that, like, Nature's Prophet was the one being very proactive on the map.
Oh, look at Misery's looking for Leo stall. Ooh, my. He would have hit him if he did that about 1 second sooner there, but...
That was a lot longer than a second.
I mean, yeah, maybe in European seconds.
One Mississippi.
Yeah,
That was the one Mississippi for sure. Yeah, that was one.
More than one Mississippi.
Dude, that was like a 3
1.7
Mississippi.
All right, I'm just
at
gonna go.
least.
I'm gonna go for it once. Yo, Jack, the King Lord himself. Is there a way you could search for a red monster or ask someone for one while we have a break?
Absolutely, Grant. Is there a member of the peasant class who would like to help us fetch a red monster for Grant?
Not pink. I mean, I thought there
I don't
was,
think so.
but
There's
Jack
pink.
is a very lazy king.
I think this might be a Jack thing.
No, that's pink.
That's pink.
That
That's
is red.
That's red. Jack, what's wrong with
Jack?
you?
Jack,
my
are
bad.
you? Oh my!
The king apologizes to the peasant class for his color blindness.
I wish you guys saw that. It was like literally the first thing that ruffled out.
No, I saw the pink ones and they all looked exactly the same, so I thought it was a...
Can I see that?
Wait, this is pink.
No,
I'm
this
just
is.
kidding.
By the way, shout
It
out
says
to
ultra red.
By the way, shout out to the production
Oh, they're going in.
class.
They're going to find Zai, actually. Is that Zai? No, it's Peter.
Shout out to the production class for both not being blind and being the best production class
Jack,
ever.
not only is it a deep dark red, it also says the word ultra red in giant lettering.
So Sven will get level 25. We saw 65 damage last series. This might be an 8 train Stormhammer cooldown. He's going to hex him. They're going for that first one from behind.
All right,
Those Stinger goes in. He's going to be able to bring down Pepita. Yep, and Pepita should go down. Nice use of the Lotus Orb. Will it save him? Oh, no. He still might get bursted down, though. He doesn't have anything. Oh, nice one by Zai. Trapping him in so they can't get him. He's going to blink forward now. CCNC goes flying, and Suoyano will go down. Nice boulder smash.
Oh, from behind, though.
Stinger
There's
dead
so
as
much
well.
evasion.
They are, and look at this. They can't bring him down, and here we go. Kataro's trying to run. He gets cheap. Oh, no, they're going to stand by that. The Centaur. Oh, he silences it, so it won't get a stomp off. They'll bring him down.
Silence the
Silence
centaur.
the centaur.
Silence the neutral centaur. The clutchest silence ever on the neutral centaur.
And
That
there we
Rax
go.
is going to go down
Remember those
fast.
purge creeps back at Dota 1 who just like
Yeah,
come
just-
out of their way and purge you?
And they're blinking forward. He doesn't get the stun off this time, unfortunately, though, because
All
he
in
does
for the
use it
Rax.
on Lincoln. Will he go for it? No, not yet. Is someone? Yep, Zai is going for it. He will pick the racks off even after these buybacks. Will he run away to Zoom? Shadow Blade, he doesn't for 10. Heaven's Halberd. Oh, vacuum. Nothing. No vacuum, no nothing. He's gone.
All right, all in.
Yeah, what do you do now, Infamous? You push down middle once. If you lose, or
I
just farm?
maybe you just
I
farm.
wouldn't. Yeah, I would just continue to farm. Maybe get a Divine Rapier on Sven.
Their high ground is still sick.
Yeah.
They've got frost armor. They've got that healable damage on that tower.
Dude, God, it's
Everyone hates healable damage.
Yeah,
in tier
no one
4.
thought about it until it happened. They're going to get an easy kill on Peter. But, no one thought about it, until the King started talking about it. But why? Just why? There's no reason for it to have regen. Blitz, give me... Maybe you talk to the frog yourself. You don't have to actually tell us. What is one good reason it has regen?
I
tier
think,
4 towers.
I think in a way it makes it exciting in terms of like defender's advantage. I think defender's advantage should always be a thing in Dota.
Yeah, because it's called the Defense of the Ancients.
Yeah,
take-
exactly.
The ancient.
But it's like
they both have
It's kind of like a thing where it's like
middle lane. They get
you already have mega creeps. That's such a large advantage. What else do you need? If you can't end it with that, then
So you're saying you should give the losers a shot because
Yeah.
they played poorly in the early game? And that's kind of what you're saying.
you got to finish the game out. You got to be a closer.
You do, but I'm just saying, either take away the ancient regen or the tier 4 tower regen. That's what I'm asking.
Okay.
Look,
One or the other.
it just creates more like Atlanta Falcons versus Patriots
Yeah.
situation.
What was it? What was the stat before? At TI, there was only ever one mega creep comeback, and it was EG versus eHome.
Yeah.
And this year alone, we had like 3.
So there was 2.
There was 2. I thought it was 3, but
6,000 gold on Tinker though.
Yeah, what can he get? What
There
does
were
he
like
do?
2 in a
Just
row.
dag
Right? It was
on
like
you.
it was on like the same day of group stage.
yeah, that's crazy.
I remember asking Lanham about it in the Chinese panel. He's like, I don't want to talk about it.
In like 6 years, there was only 1, and then in the preceding year, there's 2. I think it's exciting. It's rare. It's still rare, but it's exciting.
But the thing is, it's exciting, right? But what really goes on? Like right now, the racks are taken. What, like, do you find this part of the game exciting where no one's doing anything?
Look, Grant, the Alamo is famous for a reason, okay? And this
Yeah.
is just recreating the Alamo.
The Alamo is
each and every
exciting
time.
because there's a bunch of gun blazers running into a building shooting people.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Davy
no
Crockett's
guns here.
gates healed back up
What?
each time.
There's
So.
tons of guns. There's a shotgun on Morphling.
Yeah, and is he going to go into the Alamo?
In a way.
Doesn't
The
look like
Tinker's
it.
got,
figurative-
the
the
Tinker's got
figurative
nothing
Alamo.
but guns, Grant. Come on
Yeah.
now. Tinker's like the Davy Crockett of this thing.
If I hear Davy Crockett from your mouth one more time. Okay, they are going to the base now. I told you guys, it's very exciting. You get that regen up on the tier 4s. It's good shit. And he's going to farm creep spot. No, he's still looking. Oh, he's going to find the Sven. He's invis. He's just going to go for it. No, he's not. He's going to bait out BKB if he can. Nothing popped yet. Just going to silence him. All right. Tinker spamming out some stuff. I like this. Zai's clearing out all the extra buildings so the creeps can do work. Frost armor, though. That shrine's going to do it on body control.
Oh, this is obnoxious. 4 rockets everywhere.
Yeah, how about them guns, Grant?
The Alamo, my
the
God,
guns
Davy
of the-
Crockett
they're the
is about
guns
to
of
go
the
down. No, he gets cheap
Navarone
Glimmer
over
Cape.
here.
Thrown back. We are going to see Chain Frost. These towers
gotta
still
defend your
going
towers.
down. Can they do it? Yeah, those towers are going to go down. The regen won't mean anything. Frost Armor owning. Here we go. Sven did pop his stuff. They bring one back. It's going to be Morphling, but he has the Aegis of the Mortal.
You gotta get
Right
these
now,
towers.
nothing's going in. Yeah, they're trying to get the towers, but Kataro just cleaving down creeps
They
right
have
now.
a glyph.
Zai bringing it down. Ulti flies. They can't quite do anything to this Morphling. We're going to see a Storm Bolt fly, but look at Stinger going in. He looks for nice sheep by Zai, and they're going to bring down Stinger pretty easily right here. As well as the Sven illusion doing work on the tower. CCNC goes, just keeping him at bay. Look at him. He is the front liner. And now they're going for the throw. The game's over. Good game called, and it was. I mean, we go back to the beginning of the game, a very good start from PPD's stack and whatnot. Did it just snowball too fast from the beginning? Was there ever a time Infamous was in the lead?
No.
No.
I think this Nature's Prophet did just way too much.
Yeah.
I felt like the downside of their lineup is they also were a little bit limited in stuns, but because this Nature's Prophet accomplished so much in the early game, they were just able to snowball everywhere.
And that, like, Spirit Breaker, like you said, like, what was he going to charge middle? He would always get a Spirit Siphoned immediately when he charges. Tough kill, bottom lane. I mean, it's a Morphling. He can just heal through most of that. And then top lane, you said maybe charge up there, but Zai did a good job with staying in the trees, just farming, TPing around the map so Spirit Breaker couldn't. Would you say, how much did you say they won the draft? Like, I believe you said the Radiant side won the draft, right?
I think it was like 70-30.
70-30. It's pretty big.
It's significant.
Yeah. Lacoste, what do you take? You were observing. You got to see literally everything that happened.
Really? I was just trying to focus. I was watching for the viewers, not for my own pleasure.
Wow.
So, yeah,
One
I,
point.
I
Lacoste, a man of the
sacrificed
people.
my own pleasure for the Twitch.
Did you miss any kills?
He missed one, I think.
One or two, maybe.
It's not bad.
Yeah, I think the draft was biggest part here. Also, Pycat did such a good job also picking up that Blink Dagger. He was either killing one hero before the fight starts or just controlling that Sven. Sven can't really go into a fight when his HP is at 50%. So every time he goes in, just blinks in, uses the shotgun on him. He needs to go back and heal, so they have enough time to actually deal some damage to the towers or take the Raxes. I mean, Infamous played really well at defending the base. They pulled out combos pretty well, but that's pretty much all they had. Also, when you're stuck in base, as I mentioned, with Spirit Breaker and Lich, you have two heroes who don't have any kind of farm. I mean, look at Lich, net worth 2k net worth. So that's
pretty
sad.
low.
That's pretty sad, yeah.
Oh, he's a lich, man. Come on. He's a lich.
Yeah, but even then, I mean, you do go look over.
2,000 is really low, Jack.
Yeah, but you look over at his support items he bought. He bought 3,600 net worth right there, though.
Mhm.
He bought quite a bit. Yeah, it was just felt like a good draft. Feels like the Dyer's on a very hot streak right now. We saw Complexity on a very cold one. It's always better to what's the word I'm looking for? It starts with an A. I want to say achieve, but perform better near the back end instead of at the front end, right?
You want to peek?
What?
You want to peek at the right time?
Yeah, that's one. I thought you were peek at what? I don't know, whatever. You naked? I don't know, whatever. No, but that was just an extremely well-played game from the Dyer. It looks 27-17, looks a lot closer than maybe it was. It was just extremely good laning phase, extremely good mid-game. Some good base defenses from Infamous, but like you said, the drafting, obviously Pepito is drafting in this game. Usually it is Excel drafting, so a little bit of a change there. Unfortunately for them, they do fall to 0-1. And one last thing, Jack, what did you have? I didn't even ask the King's thoughts on the games.
I think you guys just about summed it up, you know?
Give us something new.
No, it was, there's really not much more to say besides that. I mean, the lanes didn't go well. I feel like, you know, Peter's drafting has always been pretty on point. You've seen some, like, just outright wins against DC and other teams, and you saw that again here.
One more thing, I think the game could have ended like 10, maybe even 15 minutes ago if CCNC didn't get caught 2 times before using a BKB as well. Also, this Vigiloctor pick, I think it's underused. The heal, maxing the heal, just gives you so much in a team fight.
You see people used to go, like, 1 point in heal and, like, cask and stats. And so clearly, like, it was basically just the heal that they were using it for.
Miss stats. But yep, that will be the end of game number 3 of the day, game number 1 of the series. It'll be the Dyer up 1-0 on Infamous. So tune in about a few more minutes and you can see me and Blitz getting freaky.